watching Media 46 Profiles. On today's show, we have Manon and Miracle. Manon is an international student from Paris, France, who is majoring in journalism, and Miracle is a born native of Los Angeles who is majoring in broadcasting. On today's show, we're going to talk about topics such as stereotypes, cultures, and what reality TV has done to impact both. Santa Monica being the largest having the largest international population of any junior college in the United States, with approximately 3,000 students from more than 100 countries. So, Manu, being an international student, what brought you to Santa Monica College?
Actually, I did my high school diploma in Seattle, and it was raining way too much for me, so I decided to choose like a community college in California.
And is that what people and international students are into, the weather? Do you think it's like maybe
it's the weather, the environment, you know, like this Hollywood, the beach, the palm trees. It feels like you're in a dream most of the time.
Are you living in Santa Monica and experiencing the beach and all that? Okay, cool. And we have Miracle here, and so Miracle, being a diverse student, and you go and we fill out all the applications, and you have to check which ethnic or which background you fall into. You being half Persian and half Black, what do you normally check?
I check either other or a mixture, like two ethnicities, Black and white, because white is considered Persian as well.
White is considered Persian?
Yeah, on some applications.
Okay, and what do you find yourself more relating to?
Both, equally.
Okay.
Equally, yes.
What do you enjoy one more than the other, or do you?
Well, as far as my African American side, I love the culture, you know, like soul food and stuff like that. And on my Persian side, I love shish kebab. So equally, they're both great.
Cool.
I love my cultures.
Cool. Okay, so as well as we're talking about stereotypes and what they kind of bring to TV with reality TV, we all know America is completely obsessed with reality TV. And so being Persian, we have the Kardashians who are Armenian, and you have the Shahs of Sunset. Mm-hmm. How did you feel that the stereotypes were portrayed on the shows, as far as like, are they true? Are they relevant? Do you fall into any of those categories that were portrayed?
Well, it's a mix. Most of the time it is true, you know, like I went to Palisades Charter High School and there was a lot of Persians there. So a lot of them did drive, you know, BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Range Rovers. And so it can be true some of the time, but then again, you know, all of them are not, you know, rich and well off. Some, you know, can be poor and living in, you know, areas outside of like Beverly Hills or, you know, Westwood. So, yeah.
Okay, and Manu, you're international. Do you guys have reality shows in France?
Yeah, we do. Like most of the reality shows that we have in France, I think half of them are from your country.
Okay,
Here,
what kind of similarities do you see in between the two, or differences that you see?
There's no differences except the language.
Okay, they still portray all the same stereotypes that you see. You still see it falling into the same kind of categories.
Yes, really.
Okay, cool. So as far as like the food and the culture and that kind of stuff, what is that? So we see them like sitting down and having dinners all the time, but as Americans, we've kind of gotten away from like that family time and the culture, and like, you know, it's like being presented on TV, but is that something that's really happening in our homes? And do you guys think that that's just, you know, a misleading concept, or is that I know Europe, they're a lot more.
Yeah, like we're really like the dinner and even lunch when you have time, it's really important, like to gather family around. Like food is the thing that actually gather family around.
Right.
Like it's a really important moment, like, you know, at the end of the day when everybody got like home from school, work. Like it's really important for people, like for the family to gather together.
And you guys, the reasons I love the Europeans also, because you guys like to drink, which I can relate to drinking. I am Mexican Italian, and we like to drink as well. But I love that brings your family together. I mean, that's what it's about for us too, is we get together and we eat and indulge, and, you know, we don't watch our calories and debate on what we're gonna have today and what we're gonna run off tomorrow. Is that kind of what you guys?
Yeah, like for example, like wine is really important during dinner, like in France, for people actually over 18. But sometimes you can even drink when you're 14 with your family. It's like it's okay. It's for like it's the culture, you know. We're most of the time we're drinking wine. Even at lunch, even during lunch.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
my kind of people. Even at lunch, 12 p.m. somewhere, we got it. And Miracle, I know you being Persian and African American. Do you guys eat both cultures of food, or do you just kind of do whatever is?
Well, I live with my mother. She's a single parent, and my father lives in San Francisco. So he wasn't really, a part of my life like that. So with my African American side, I would say, sitting down, eating dinner. As we don't really drink wine, since in America you're supposed to be 21 and over to drink, so that's not a big part of, dinner time. So like she said, at the end of the day, you discuss, how your day was, and you indulge. You don't have to look at the calories or anything, because you're spending that quality time together.
Do you and your family do family dinners regularly? Do you live at home still?
I still live at home.
Okay.
We go out to eat most of the time. My mother and I, we like going to restaurants and going to different places and experimenting.
And your mother's Persian?
She's African American.
African American. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yes, okay.
And so, do you find yourself relating to one culture more than the other, or
I
is
would
it
say
just
African American, since
Okay.
my mother raised me as a single parent, and my religious background being Christian instead of Muslim or Jewish. Yeah. So.
Does that conflict for you? Religion? Muslim? Is your dad?
He's Muslim.
It's Muslim, I think, right?
Muslim.
Okay. And does that conflict, or you just are free to believe what you kind of want to believe, and there's
I was raised Christian in Baptist church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does your dad like that, or he?
He's not in my life like that. I don't really talk to him.
Okay.
My mother's like my mother and father pretty much. So.
Do you watch reality TV?
Sometimes.
Do you watch reality TV, Manu?
Sometimes when I'm bored.
What do you think what do you think? Why do you think Americans are so obsessed with reality TV? What is it?
It's entertaining, and yeah.
And it's drama filled.
Yeah.
And why do we love drama? Why do we love drama?
Because we're dramatic people. That's why.
Do you guys get for me? I get things from. I just steal I steal the Kardashian style, and I like to imitate their things like that, and follow them on Twitter or Instagram. Do you guys do the same to celebrity wise, or do you think our culture is just super obsessed with celebrities and?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Media takeout and entertainment shows like that.
Okay. Perfect. So, as well as that, yes, girl. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being on the show today. I hope you enjoyed your time as much as I did.
Thank you.
I needed you to scroll up. I was trying to get you to scroll up. Oh my God. That was great.